Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for, watching my video here, and I'll thank the ones who's watching my other videos. Today, I want to talk about an amazing discovery, a find in the Middle East, and I would have reported it earlier, but all my other videos and things like that. But apparently, the cursed tablet has been discovered. I don't know if you've read up on it or watched it on YouTube or whatever, looked up on the internet. But the archaeologist has recently discovered the cursed tablet on Mount Ebal, the Mount of the Cursings. Now, Mount Gerizim, that was the mountain of the blessings. The children, if you don't remember in the Old Testament, children of Israel, put a cursed tablet on this mountain, and it had Joseph's Joshua's altar in it. Or made an altar and did all the rituals and everything, and that was discovered, decades ago. And where these recent ones, archaeologists found them. They found them in like the dump piles, the dump debris and everything. Archaeologists went back there with their sophisticated, technical equipment and everything, and they found a tablet. And the tablet was the, tablet of the curses. And they went in and took it in and had it analyzed and everything, and they deciphered some of it, not all of it, because I think there's inscriptions on both sides of it. And in this, it's the most words used in it is curse, but two references is to the name Yahweh. And this is like Proto-Hebrew, or just before that, the symbols and beginning of the alphabet. And it's amazing find, amazing discovery and everything. And Mount Ebal, like the Mount of the Curse and the Mount of the Blessings, are talked about in Deuteronomy and in the book of Joshua. But it's an amazing discovery, and they haven't finished, doing their, studies and interpreting, and they haven't put in any type of journals yet, but they made the announcement a couple months ago, and it was a major find. They even think it's the biggest find since the Dead Sea Scrolls, but it's pretty amazing. It tells you, the Bible is true, especially when it comes to historical, they're proving it all the time. And if you want to, look at, I'm going to recommend that you look up the Associates for Biblical Research on YouTube, and I'll put it down in the description box, for you guys to, look up and everything. But it was a very fascinating, amazing find. But this book is made of lead, and it was well, we call it sealed, but it didn't have a seal on it. I guess what I heard and watched said it was still kind of hot, and they cupped it together, and that's how it's sealed. It sort of melted but bonded, and they don't want to try to pry it apart because it'll be brittle, the letters, and they think they destroy them, but they think, future technologies might be able to get in there and scan and get the symbols out from there. But like I said, they ain't done studying it and deciphering things and doing whatever, but it's a major find. And anyways, I'm going to read you scriptures about it. First one being the book of Deuteronomy chapter 11. I'm going to go to verse 22 to 32. Follow along. Now 22. For if you shall diligently keep all these commandments which I command you to do them, to love Yahweh your Elohim, to walk in all his ways, and cleave unto him, then will Yahweh drive out all these nations from before you, and you shall possess greater nations and be mightier than yourselves. Every place whereon the soles of your feet shall tread shall be yours, from the wilderness of Lebanon to the river Euphrates, even unto the utmost sea shall your coast be. There shall be no man be able to stand before you, for Yahweh your Elohim shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the all the land, and you shall tread upon as he has said unto you. Behold, I set before you a day, a blessing and a curse. A blessing if you obey the commandments of Yahweh, your Elohim, which I command you this day. And a curse if you will not obey the commandments of Yahweh, your Elohim, but turn aside out of the way, which I command you this day, to go after other mighty ones which you have not known. And that shall come to pass when Yahweh thy Elohim hath brought thee unto the land whither thou goest to possess it, thou shalt put the blessing upon Mount Gerizim, and the curse upon Mount Ebal. So that's where it comes from right here, and that's like the tablet they found. And they are not on the other side of Jordan by the way where the sun goeth down, in the land of the Canaanites which dwell in the Champaign over against Gilgog, beside the plains of Morai. For you shall pass over Jordan to go in to possess the land which Yahweh your Elohim giveth you, and you shall possess it and dwell therein. And you shall observe to do all the statutes and judgments which I set before you this day. So, what's striking to me is, they found a tablet. They found a tablet for the cursed tablet. Now, Mount Gerizim, that's like by Samaria. That's by close to Jacob's well, and that's a holy site for the Samaritans. And there are some Samaritans today, and they have their version of the Ten Commandments and their scriptures, whatever. And it'd probably be hard for archaeologists to study that because it's such a holy site. The Samaritans might not let them do it, but I don't know if I haven't looked into if anybody's ever studied that or did any archaeology around the mountain there. I mean, I'll probably do that after Galfir. I just thought of that as I was reading. But anyways, I want to go to the book of Joshua now. Book of Joshua, chapter 8. And I'm going to go to verses 30 to 35. And it reads, Then Joshua built an altar unto Yahweh Elohim of Israel in Mount Ebal, as Moses, the servant of Yahweh, commanded the children of Israel, as it is written in the book of the law of Moses, an altar of whole stones, over which no man hath lifted up any iron, or they offered thereon burnt offerings unto Yahweh, and sacrifice peace offerings. And he wrote there upon the stones a copy of the law of Moses, which he wrote in the presence of the children of Israel. And all Israel and their elders and officers and their judges stood on this side of the ark, and on that side before the priests, the Levites, which bear the ark of the covenant of Yahweh, as well as the stranger, as he that is born among them, half of them over against Mount Gerizim, and half of them over against Mount Ebal, as Moses, the servant of Yahweh, had commanded before, that they should bless the people of Israel. And afterward he read all the words of the law, the blessings and cursings, according to all that is written in the book of the law. There was not a word of all that Moses commanded which Joshua read, not before all the congregation of Israel, with the women and the little ones and the strangers that were conversant among them. So right here, this tells you tells you right there, they placed tablets for the blessing and the curse. We got it right now. We got it today. We found it. The archaeologists, the team, they found this tablet. And it's breathtaking. I was excited when I first heard about it a month or two ago when I was watching TV. It just popped up and I just started watching videos about it, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, it's like it's not a big tablet. It's kind of like a little tablet. It's kind of, you think it'd be kind of hard to spot, but with their eyes and everything and their techniques about it, it's amazing they found this thing. It truly is. I just wanted to share that video with you. And please look the video up. I'm going to put it in the description. Just look it up and everything. Remember them scriptures. That's where it came from. And like I said, it's history, you know, and that's a lot of archaeologists who do biblical research. Actually, their guide is the Bible. You know, they read certain things in scripture and they go to the places and they dig and they do this and that. And there's amazing finds and discoveries just because they study and read the Bible. They use it as a guide, you know. You know, some of the archaeologists, you know, might not be the faith, but they consider it a historical record at least, you know. So that's all I really wanted to say and share with you. And please give me a big like and hit the notification bell. Subscribe if you want. I have more videos on the way. Comment below. Let me know what you think about this amazing discovery. And like I said, watch my other videos. Until we meet again, I'm going to thank you again. Peace out and shalom.